Hi everybody and welcome on board this Westerly Konsort for a good look around here interior in virtual reality. So what does that mean for you? Well, that means that you can click your screen or swipe your screen up, down, left or right, and you can look around where you like, when you like. You don't have to look where Tim from Boatshed is looking. And we hope that that will give you a really good idea as to what it's like to be on this boat without actually being here. How cool is that? So let's start off with the all-important head height test. I'm 5'9", so there's probably about 5'10", 10.5", 5'11" there, so just something to think about. And obviously where you are, there's a little bit more because of the washboards being pushed forward, etc. But as we come down, we can see we've got, it's lovely and bright down here. We've got lighter coloured headlining here. No signs of the usual droop, I should say. Signs in every sort of here and there, but only par for the course. But this is looking better than most examples I can see. We've got 4 big windows letting in lots of light here as well. A little bit of D-lam on that side. I can see where the sunlight's coming through. Can't see so much on that side. And a lovely big companionway to come down. Really easy to get through if you're a little bit less accessible, etc. Lovely big spray hood, so you're not really bending over to get down here other than to get over the step. A couple of great handles to get down here, and once you get down here we can hang on to here, onto the handle on the forward bulkhead. So really easy to get around in a seaway, I think. You come through onto the engine compartment, so to get to the engine we just lift the lid which you're sitting on. You can see the top of the engine and do your hourly checks underway, or you can take the front off as well to get good access to that. So really like that, and a really nice looking Yanmar sitting underneath there with the start and stop behind you and the engine hours just around the corner. On the right hand side here as you come down, the galley, very conventional gimbaled cooker, 2 burners, grill, oven there, some drawers. We've got a sink unit here and a 12-volt fridge unit under there. Storage for your plates, your cups, etc. Plenty of room to do what it says on the tin, and we can easily take the dirties straight into the sink if you're busy up there, or we can pass the cleans and the cups of tea, etc. Up there as well. Really nice and very ergonomic, and that's why conventional layouts work, isn't it? Over on the left hand side here, or the port side, as you come down, we've got the nav station forwards facing. You're sitting on a big berth there to get to it. We have the radio on the outboard station, the electrics panel, the battery monitoring, batteries and the battery charger underneath the berth there. But a really long berth, a really wide berth as well. So we call them a 1.5 berth in the Moody 29 world, but I would say that this is probably about the same. Whilst we're looking down, we can see the flooring looks really rather lovely. It's been I think worn and torn in the past, but I think it's been renovated and revarnished at some point, but it's looking great. And while we're still looking down here, we can see the saloon table here. We've got 2 lovely great leaves here, if I can just do it. There we go, there's one on this side too, plus storage in the middle for the wine bottles, which means we can get lots of people around this table to eat at the same time. All very good. Good access to the bilge as well. We've got very dry, clean bilge, which is, dare I say, unusual for these age yachts, but really looking lovely down there. Nice bright keel bolts as well from what I've seen. Over on the port side you can see, starting from the top, we've got nice cupboards here, nice and deep, plenty of room in there for your bits and pieces, a deep fiddle up here, and if I just peel these cushions down you can see behind this section here pulls away. We can place that section here, hinge this down and have a nice double bed that comes out probably to about here and carries on to the side of the boat on the inside. So a lovely great big berth. And the same can be done on the port side, although not as wide, because I don't think we take the back down. We just put it away or lift it up, and that gives us another nice wide berth there as well, just to be confirmed. But all in all, lots of room down here to do what we need to do. Nice and bright, good head height down here, great galley layout, big berth here, lots of sitting and sleeping arrangements and storage all the way around. Really, really like. Okay, let's pick you up. And we'll just move forwards. Very, very straightforward layout in this boat. On the right hand side here, or the starboard side, if I just place you in the forward cabin, on the starboard side here you can see we've got a big hanging locker here, lots of room here with a window above it. Great idea. And most windows on this boat have curtains, I think. And just as I come through, so here I am, I'm just about brushing the door frame here, so I'd assess that's probably about 5'8", so a tiny duck through. My massive shoulders won't quite go through unless I come sideways, but really easy to get through. You can see the width of this thoroughfare here until you get into that cabin. But yeah, once you're in, you've got a really nice place to be. Head height opens up again, and that's all good. We have an opening hatch with a blind, 2 opening windows, fiddle shelves down the side, access to the anchor locker. I think we have a tank under the forward berths there, and storage either side here, but the upholstery looks great on this boat. We have an infill here so we can make a lovely big bed, and then if we close this door but open the door to the heads, that means we've got a lobby here where we can still get changed in privacy. So talking about heads, let's put you in there to see what you think. Very straightforward. It's a thwart ships, it's sitting port looking to starboard where I am, and head height again is decent, so a little bit higher than me, but coming down as the coach roof just cambers off. There is something to hang on to here. We have an opening window, something to hang on to here if we need to, and it is a manual flushing. I think it's a Levac by the looks of it, but all looking good. And I won't do it whilst you're there because I would knock you over, but there is a pull-out sink there and a tap here that will just turn round and give us that water which we can pump in by foot. All good, great stuff. Okay, let's pick you up again for the final time, take you out of there, close the door and open ourselves back up to the saloon, where I'll just sum up by saying that this has been Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers, taking you for a tour in the interior of the best I've seen so far in 10 years of brokerage of this Westerly Konsort. Light, bright, airy, engine starts on the button, great upholstery, good woodwork, smells great, no sign of any damp to my knowledge, and good accommodation all the way around. Thanks for watching, and if you like the virtual reality tours of boats, just go to Boatshed Brighton and Eastbourne Yacht Brokers at YouTube, where you'll find virtual reality and not virtual reality videos of all of the boats we've seen recently, starting with the smallest, cheapest fishing boats to the biggest, most expensive, whacking great big gin palaces in Brighton and Eastbourne. Thanks for watching, see you soon.